Bill Henshaw here again, your friendly local constitutional cook from California. And the good times are rolling here. What with Trump back in office, Republicans have the Senate, and the conservative court's going to be with us for a long time 10 or 12 years, maybe more. And this is how we can get in there and beat anybody that's causing you any trouble at all. And it doesn't matter who it is, HOA, landlord, traffic court, child procurement syndicate. We get in there and we have, as you will learn, creator endowed inalienable rights. One of which is that we have the right to be in a common law judicial court from day one, and the right by trial by jury according to the courts of the common law, with the jury having the power to rule on the facts and the law. To learn more, send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com. And this is a major big deal. And we get this issue to the current justices of the Supreme Court. They're going to know exactly what we're doing. It's a big deal. Those judicial courts, if there aren't any, then that's a plain violation of at least Article 1, Section 9 or 10, as the case may be, of the Constitution for the United States. Since all these administrative tribunals are taking the property without judicial process. That's known as a bill of attainder. And that's what it is that we want to be making the argument. You simply can't do any of this unless you're going to take the position that Article 1, Section 9 and 10, and maybe all 6 articles of the Constitution were overruled, albeit sub silentio, by the ratification of what we can prove is the non-existent 14th War Amendment. To learn more, send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com. This is going to be the best news that you've ever gotten. You can teach your children, you can teach your posterity, so they won't have to go through this crap anymore. And you sure didn't learn any of this in the mandatory public education system. I didn't either back in the day. And I was in school right outside of Washington, D.C. Much better education in that time frame, though. None of this LTGBQ transgender stuff. And the problem with that, for you people that believe in it, is it's based on the 14th Amendment, which emanates from federal, regional, martial law rule, which not only destroys the Republican form of government of defined and limited powers, it replaces it with today's elected despotism. That can't happen. And we have justices on the court that are going to be ready when they receive what Justice Thomas et al. Calls an appropriate case. And working with me, that's exactly what we're going to have. We're going to be making the right issues with the right context. And if we do that and we get there on the express train, you're going to learn more about that too. Send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com. They have the sworn duty, by their own decision. This is Cohen v. Virginia, 6-264, 1821. Oh, that's old law. They don't use that anymore. The hell they don't. These justices know it, and they know in that case, they said that the Constitution gave to each person having a claim upon a state a right to present his case to the court of the nation, no matter how small the claim nor how little interest the community in its outcome. The framers of our Constitution thought it important in the interest of justice to create a tribunal as superior to influence as possible in which that claim might be decided. That's original intent. We want it back. To learn more, send me an email, youwinnincourt@gmail.com, and I'll be pleased to teach you everything I know. You get a lot of complimentary gifts by acquiring my materials. You'll learn all about that. But that said, it just can't get any better here. And we can make a difference and show other nations that they can maybe do the same thing. Even if you don't have the Constitution we have, there are ways to do it, even in your nation. Stand up and be counted. It can work for you too. We've had the best nation ever created, by the way. I mean, look, it took us less than 130 years to be the most powerful nation in the history of the world. And look at all these African and Asian nations been there thousands of years and haven't gotten anywhere near that. So it was just the brilliance of those racist framers who ordained and established this Constitution to secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. To learn more, send me an email, humanincourt@gmail.com. And you're absolutely going to love what's going on here. We start to ask the right questions, get the right answers, and we make the world better for everyone. Thank you.